Hey, Coach, welcome to Coach's Corner. Thanks for being on the show. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So do you want to just start out by telling us a little bit about your childhood and how you grew up?
Yeah, sure. So I am from Phoenix, Arizona, which is a long way from Bourbonnais, Illinois. Grew up there my whole life and lived there until I moved away to college. And so yeah, that's my family still lives there and definitely still call Phoenix home.
Okay. So when you grew up, what sports did you play?
Oh gosh, well definitely basketball. Grew up playing basketball from rec league when I was really little, and then grew up going to Phoenix Suns games with my dad, and I also played some softball, did some track, did some cross country, so pretty good variety.
Wow, okay. And then when you got to high school, did you keep with all those, or did you just specialize?
Yeah, high school is when I actually picked up cross country and track. I never did before then, and did some softball in high school, and then mostly basketball.
Okay. And then when you got off to college, where did you end up going?
I went to a small school in Southern California called the University of Redlands, and loved my time there. Played basketball there. It was a really great experience for me.
So when you were there, what did you study? What was your degrees?
So I chose biology, which I really didn't know what I wanted to major in until I was a junior in college, and they said you cannot sign up for classes until you pick a major. So I decided to do biology, and then I did my minor in mathematics. So yeah, went the biology and math route in college, which is crazy to think back on.
It's a little bit different than what you're doing now.
Yeah, they didn't have an exercise science. I probably would have gone the exercise science route if I could have, but yeah, that's what I did in college.
And then it was Redland, right?
Redlands, yep.
Yes, at Redlands, do you have any fun college memories, just in general?
Yeah, tons. I don't want to bore everybody, so I'll just pick one here. So I remember over Christmas break, and those of you athletes who compete over the Christmas break time know there's nobody else around campus. And so we decided to do a huge capture the flag game with us and the men's basketball team. And so we just took over the dorms, and we did a massive capture the flag game on all the floors in the dorms. And it was a really fun experience, just a fun random time when you start making things up to do and having fun with your teammates.
I'm sure that was sweet.
Yeah,
Pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it was competitive,
Yes,
nonetheless.
I believe it. And then how about a favorite sports memory as an athlete and then as a coach?
Yeah, as an athlete, several come to mind. One would just be winning our conference championship, really competitive conference, and so getting the opportunity to win that and move on to the next stage. Yeah.
Wow. And now as a coach, is it?
As a coach, there's been so many great memories. Just spending time with the teams on different trips have really been memorable. I think from a competitive standpoint, the year that we won the conference tournament in 2015 and then went on to make an Elite Eight run, the final round of 8 at the national tournament, came back from a deficit against Indiana Wesleyan and won that game. Huge performance by Abby Hengsba at the time to help our team get to the Elite Eight. That was pretty special for the group.
Wow. Now, how about a hidden talent or something that you have as a hobby? What would that be?
I don't know how many hidden talents I have, but I do. Something a lot of people probably don't know about me is I do enjoy longboarding. I actually did that in college. That was my mode of transportation to class and to practice is I'd longboard. So still have a longboard, still like longboarding. So that's something kind of unique, I guess.
I'm sure you could do it a lot longer than you can here, especially with the weather.
Yeah, the weather here isn't real conducive to longboarding, but summers are good. Summers are good.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So when you first moved here, was it kind of a shock weather-wise for you since you grew up in Arizona and then went to Cali?
Oh my gosh, I had never experienced cold like the polar vortex in Illinois. I bought my first coat because in Phoenix you wear sweatshirts and light jackets.
Yeah.
So I bought my first coat and probably just bought more winter clothes than I ever have before. Yeah.
If you could have any superpower in the world, what would your superpower be?
Flying sounds amazing. Yeah,
Flying?
I would probably want to fly.
Okay.
Probably has to do with the fact that I'm 5'3", and so I can't really see much more than that. But
yeah,
get to travel and see and fly around. I think that'd be sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and then another one here. If you were to play one-on-one against your husband, how much are you winning by?
That's a fantastic question.
You're playing to 11.
He's a great shooter, so he's really got that going for him. But I feel pretty crafty,
Yeah.
Small to the ground, quick first step. So I'm gonna say I beat him by 1.
Beat him by 1?
Yeah, it might be a double overtime game though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'd be like 13-12 or
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yep.
And the last one here, it's kind of a tougher question, but if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what are you gonna call it?
Oh, wow. I've never even heard that question before.
Yeah.
I love the creativity. If peanut butter was not called peanut butter, what would I call it?
Yeah, what are you naming it?
Oh, gosh. Brown sauce? I don't know.
Brown sauce. Okay. We'll stick with peanut butter.
I think so
Brown
too,
sauce.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on to our next segment here. I call it this or that. You just say this or that.
Cool.
So are you Coke or Pepsi?
Ooh, neither. That's not an
Neither.
option, but I guess if I had to pick this or that, I'd go with Coke.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you drink?
Water,
If you
some iced tea, and
Iced
lots
tea.
of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you creamer or no creamer, or what do you?
Yeah, I definitely like the sweet stuff.
The
yeah,
sweet stuff.
A little bit of creamer, a little bit of sugar.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you
yeah.
have to go with that. Are you more of pen or pencil?
Pencil.
Pencil. Do you call it cornhole or bags?
Bags.
Bags. Wow, even from the south?
Actually, I've never called it anything before I moved here.
Okay.
Never
yeah,
even
yeah.
heard of it before I moved to the Midwest.
Got you.
So, a little bit of
that.
this and that, but I'd probably go with bags.
Bags.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you more of like a crick or creek?
Yeah, same thing. Never really paid much attention to that until I moved to the Midwest.
Okay.
So creek would be the answer,
Creek.
though. Creek.
Got you. Are you more socks or barefoot?
Ooh, here in Illinois, socks.
Socks.
Otherwise, barefoot.
Got you. Yeah, a little bit warmer. More of a morning or night person?
Morning.
Morning. Okay. And then we're gonna move on to our next segment here. I call it name burst. I'm just gonna burst out with names and first thing on your mind.
Cool.
We got food.
Ooh, tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Test.
Say that one more time.
Test.
Test.
Yeah, like a
Difficult.
test.
Difficult.
Okay. 2020.
Opportunity.
Day.
Day, beautiful.
Year.
2020.
Music.
I like guitar acoustic. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Some guitar acoustic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reading.
Oh, love it.
Season.
Fall.
And lastly, we got Jesus.
Amazing. Incredible Savior.
And now we're on to our last segment here. I call this Tough Talks. Let's see, we're going to go with C and D. Will you just read these as fast as you can for me?
Yeah. Did you come up with these?
I would wish I could.
Your
but
name's
no.
on here, so I'm going to say you did.
No, I'll take it.
All right, see, we got how many cookies could a good cook cook if a good cook could cook cookies? A good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies.
Okay. No, you got it. You pronounced them all.
Woo! All right, 1 for 2 right now. Here we go. Am I doing D?
Yes,
Okay.
and you're doing D.
Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, Freezy Breeze blew. Freezy Breeze made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees' cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze.
Hey.
Woo!
Love reading.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
No, nobody knows
fun.
what that means.
That was
but
fun.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks for being on the show. I really appreciate it. How do you feel about your upcoming season, first game in October?
Yeah, I'm just excited to be back together with this group that we have here and just be around people. So, it'll be an amazing year. We're looking forward to it. Girls are working hard, and yeah, I can't wait to get on the court and compete.
Of course. Can't wait to come watch.
Yeah,
Cool.
thanks.
Thanks.